Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 1689-1689. I'm your host, Mike Mathers. Today, we are going to discuss things that happen. I was talking to someone. They were asking me, Mike, what is your podcast about? And I said, it's about... Oh, no, what's the mission of your podcast? Right! A mission statement, right.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
That's so corporate America BS. If that was what the show was about, then
Mike's Daily Podcast.
I might actually make money off of it, but right now I don't, cause it's a show and I have someone that I know who likes to listen to this show and then text me and go, haha, I know who that person is, and then we laugh and then we take a nap, cause
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Mike is really tired. It's 1689. Someone asked me, Mike, the show, it sounds so professional.
Mike's
the way it's done.
Daily.
Once again, cue the
Podcast.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
And that's what we have today. Here's an idea. Don't ever bring a smartphone into the bedroom. Ever. Smartphones, if you want to sleep, don't bring a smartphone into the bedroom. It's all kinds of stress, conscious and subconscious. It will keep you up. Don't do it. Leave it outside of the bedroom. Leave the laptop outside of the bedroom. Look who else walked in. Hi, man. It's Benita the Rodeo Queen. How you doing? It's a Disgruntled Fiddle Player. Tell you what. What? Smartphone should be left in the stable with the horses, because they're unruly. They get out of hand. Horse phones. No, they're called smartphones. Horse phones. Look who else walked in. Hello, Mike. I make the delicious root beer. I'm the Brewmaster. Oh, boy. Have some or I'll cut you. Yes, that was shocking. So there's some root beer for us now. So yeah, if you bring a smartphone into the bedroom, get ready to never ever sleep. That's just the point of the day. And I found that when
And here's today's podcast picture.
Well, I don't live by that rule, actually. I do have the smartphone, but it's way off in the corner. I have it, there's like, my bedroom is configured weird to where the plugs, the outlets are all in weird spots in the bedroom, and oh, there's Basil. Yeah, he even says, keep the smartphone out of the bedroom. So I have it way off in the corner, and it's on Do Not Disturb at 7 o'clock. Somebody texted me at a little after 10 o'clock last night. Did I find out about it when it happened? No, I found out the next morning. So that's just how I think you really need to do that. And you have to be vigilant about it, adamant about it. You have to be adamant about it. You have to say, it's times like these, with a great heaven knows, that we wish we had not so many clothes. So let's loosen up with the playful tease like the lovers did through the centuries. We're just following ancient history. If I strip for you, will you strip for me? We're just following... Yes, Adamant had that song, and he also had Don't Drink, Don't Smoke, What Do You Do? Don't drink, don't smoke, what do you do? Don't drink, don't smoke, what do you do? Must be something inside. Da-da-da. Adamant. He also had a song called Room at the Top, because there is always room at the top. It is something you cannot stop. And born and bred 18th century mind in a 21st century head. He came out with that in 1990, and then he had some kind of weird thing where he flipped out. Adamant. I would love to tell you about how I love that even Vimeo removed Alex Jones. Okay, Vimeo, there's, what's up, Vivo, and there's Vimeo. Vivo, is it Vivo? That's the one with the music videos. All the big music, and I can't believe there was some Ricky Martin music video. Private emotion, it kills you tonight. Da, 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 da. And something sees the light. And wherever it may go to, and wherever it may be, let your private emotion come to me. So he did that song with a girl, and I can't remember her name at the moment. And I was talking with my lady friend, because she's Puerto Rican. I go, what? Who is this girl? Where did she go? We didn't know. She just vanished. I can't think of that. I'm not going to look it up at the moment. But the point is that not even Vivo had that information. And it's like, Vivo, you've got the videos to all the people. You know, whenever you're, oh, that was a cool video, let me show it to you. It's always on Vivo, on YouTube. You see it on YouTube, but it always has the Vivo stamp. Vimeo is a completely other video watching platform that I think no one knows about. I've got about 100 or so Mike's Daily Podcasts up on that. From about a year ago, I was uploading to Vimeo, and then Vimeo kept doing stupid BS things like, oh, you run out of space, we've locked your account. I'm not even paying anything for this. You're free. Why are you locking my account, Vimeo? So even Vimeo has removed Alex Jones. That, along with YouTube, Apple's iTunes thing, the Spotify, all gone. Facebook. So yeah, there was a lawyer on the media with Bob Garfield. Bob Garfield really takes to task people that just live in a cognitive dissonance world. As I have some cognitive dissonance saying that word. The lawyer for Alex Jones is completely, he's disconnected all common sense from his brain. And he just lives in that whole, oh, it's freedom of speech. I got to defend Alex Jones' freedom of speech. And you know what? The, what do you call it? The ACLU does the same thing. They got to disconnect themselves from common sense because they're defending freedom of speech. And you get into that wormhole where you're like, wait a minute, I'm defending speech that hurts people. And Bob Garfield told the lawyer, you know, Alex Jones has told his listeners that the Sandy Hook massacre, that the kids didn't really die, and people, Alex Jones listeners, are still berating the people that the parents, the unfortunate victims of the horrible violence, and there is still a family that has to move because Alex Jones wingnut ultra right conservatives continue to berate them and follow them and annoy them. So the lawyer, all he had to say was, well, I don't condone that, and I don't condone what Alex Jones says, but I have to defend his right for freedom of speech. I do not want that job. I want this job where I don't make any money. I want this job of enjoying doing my podcast. And a big thank you to all of you who chimed in about the rapture. You can call me at 336MM Daily. We discussed the rapture last show. And in fact, I was talking with someone at work yesterday. He does a show, and I was about to record him, and he had a shirt on that said turkey trot on it, and I go, ah ha ha, that's kind of like what the stock market is going through is the turkey trots because of the whole situation in Turkey with President Erdogan and the currency there dropping, and this guy who, let's just say he didn't even know that story, so he wasn't up on his current events, but he said to me, Mike, he was just about to say this sentence, and luckily something came along that disrupted this sentence. He almost said to me, Mike, it's just a sign of the times and that the book of Revelations is coming true and that these are end times. I knew he was about to say, and these are end times. That is not a... Don't try to... I don't see where being a good Christian involves wrapping yourself up in the end times thing. Yes, I understand you're always looking for Jesus and you want to be close with Jesus, and common sense says the rapture means you'll be raptured up to heaven and you'll be with Jesus, right? But the problem is the end times has been taken over by all of these churches that use it to make money off of you. And the end times has been spouted about for millennium. And in my life, ever since I can remember in the 80s, they were talking about the end times. And whenever they brought up the end times, it was to make you do something that you didn't want to do. Put money in the offering plate, or give even more time to that particular church, or something else. So I don't like the whole end times thing brought up. It's wrong. And I brought that up on last show, so I don't know why. But here's an interesting headline that jumped out at me. And this guy was about to talk about end times. And I'm glad that got put to an end. And he didn't get to co-opt like the rest of those pastors that like to take revelations and use it for their own end. But at any rate, a sniper... This was a headline yesterday. Sniper shoots ISIS fighter dead from over 1 mile away with a 40-year-old gun. That was a headline that I saw on Bing. Yes. That sniper, that was a big headline. So I didn't click on it. I may have clicked on the not the actual story itself. So that website that posted that story didn't get my click. And you know what? Remember that your clicks, every click you do is money. And you're just giving out free money. You're just giving away money when you are clicking on things. That whatever website you click on just made $10, $50, $100 off of you because you clicked on them. They're telling their advertisers, look how many clicks we got. They're making money off you. So use your clicks like you would your wallet. Use your clicks like you would, hey, I'm not for that. I don't like the way that company runs its company. I'm not going to buy their stuff. That's how you should live with your clicks. That's my feeling about that. As we go outside a cafe anyway, we're bringing Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcastro Valley. Oh, so many things. That, and I was talking about leaving the Bay Area, and then I met my lovely lady friend, and I decided, you know what, I like the Bay Area, I like it here. And, she was going to do the same thing. If I did not meet her the day I did, there was a good chance she would have been out of the Bay Area within about a week or two, and I would have never have met her, so that sucks. Interestingly enough, she works with someone that I'm Instagram friends with. Isn't this a small world? I found that out yesterday. So, yes, that's what... I don't know. Is it a small world, after all? Or is it just my world and you're living in it? Or is it your world and I'm living in your world? I don't know, but we were outside a cafe anyway. And you can find out more about this world of Cafe Anyway and Mike's Daily Podcast at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. And there are links to all the places you can listen and watch this show and how to help out the show. All there at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com, and you can call me at 336-MM-DAILY. Next show, it is going to be the wonderful Madame Rootabega, Valentino, and Bison Bentley.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MIKES-DAILY-PODCAST.com. Email Mike now at MIKES-DAILY-PODCAST@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!
Oh, and I forgot to mention the podcast picture is of Valentino, the parking attendant, and I check it out at MIKES-DAILY-PODCAST.com too. That's right, Dave. Valentino, the parking attendant. Ouch.